Okay, it's been a long time since we've been able to do this. Let's make a damn video with all the changes we've had recently. But tonight, it's late night. I don't even know what time is it, Chris?
It is 10:20.
Okay, that's freaking late. I'm old. Later night usually works these days. But Chris and Larry from C and B,
B and C.
B and C. That's a connector, you know that, right? B and C Electronics in West Virginia. We're doing some wonderful things, hopefully coming up. But we've been playing around. One of the things we hope to offer eventually is some amplifiers that you guys can actually put in your vehicles and run them not insanely goofy, and they will last you a very long time. This is kind of our fun first project. Now, you guys are used to seeing the amps that come out of this place. We're digging in the parts pile, this and that. So I guess it's time to grow up. These guys are making me do stuff a little bit nicer. And it's actually Chris from B&C Electronics built this little guy. Under my tutelage, of course. But he did an excellent job of assembly. It's all nice, flowed neat, left to right. Everything's clean. Nothing's dull. We don't clean all the rosin out still, but y'all can't get past that for what this little booger does. Well, we'll talk about that later. However, this is Chris's first attempt building a two-pill. Any amp from scratch. My understanding, is that right? Any amp?
Yep.
So he come down with a box. We got some other irons in the fire. This is one of the things we just stomped on while he was here. And one step at a time, we walked him through it, and this is what he turned out. Very nice little 2879 box. This is a low drive. You could probably hit, I don't know, 25 RMS swing if you'd like, but I'd like to see these things staying in the 15 to 18 RMS watt range when you guys start buying them as far as your RMS swing goes. I don't care if you're peaking to the moon, but you guys need to start learning to keep your RMS swings in line. Because this kind of stuff ain't gonna be, hey, 409, you built it out of your parts file, now you gotta fix it. All this stuff's gonna be Class A1 stuff from the very get-go. So there's gonna be no excuses. All this stuff, like right now, this is going through rigorous testing, meaning we're gonna try to break it. We haven't even tried yet, and it's giving us a little bit of fit. But you guys also know this ain't no worked over Texas Star when I'm done with it. So that's why I didn't stay inside it too long. Got a couple guys that call me and go, "Why you built that wrong?" Okay, I don't build them like everybody else does, and if I got to start making them like everybody else, then I'm gonna move on to something else. As long as I can keep we're not trying. None of us are reinventing the wheel, gentlemen. We're just putting spinners on it and white walls at this point. So let's get back to the functionality of this little guy. You guys are gonna see this company coming up, Evolution RF. That's 409 radios and B&C Electronics, kind of a hillbilly marriage. And this is the first little trinket that's going to come out. So what we got is a Striker 955, is it? Yeah, 955. And there's going to be one guy I've been beating up out there. Well, now you know what I'm playing with. And it's not a finely tuned Striker, uncalibrated test equipment. Same thing everybody else does. It's got a screwdriver and a freaking internet. This radio, you ain't got to do nothing to it, fellas. Just whatever needs to be done when we sell them is done. So just understand that. So we got this Striker. We're hitting this thing we're using a stock mic. If I can find it, my master. Stock mic. And I know, George Plockton, you're going to be calling me going, I thought you were getting a tripod. Well, we didn't plan on making a video tonight. So here we go. It's a 100 watt slug, 100 watt setting. Peak is on. We're going to set this guy. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check its carrier. Oh, that's a 1000. That's a 1000 watt, so we can't use that. Where's the 100, Chris? Give me 100. These were on another. We were testing another little project, personal project, Chris's. I'm gonna stop having him tell me his ideas because I don't know. Some of them are cooler than mine. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. We're talking about a 1 watt die key. We're gonna PEP into it. Just short of 80. That's PEP. It's not real power. This radio is, if you're doing good, 8, 12 RMS on its own. This radio's more than perfect. It's about right. 8, 10, 12, something like that. Yeah. So here we go. This is going to be, now we've got AM This is off. On my prototypes, I don't put fancy boxes and lights, but Chris is a different animal, and this is very nice, I think, actually. Of course, we got the 409 lettering machine out, some classy stickers for it. Or regular AM, just going to show you power light. Middle is off. Down, sideband's on. You can do this thing on sideband. Once again, sideband's like RMS. You can put about 20, 18 to 20 into it. Stop at that point. So now let's see what it's doing. We can go back to the kilowatt slug, actually. But first, to see what kind of carriers we can get out of it. Let's kill the mic. And let's kill the peak. Alright. Turn the striker all the way down. It's going to be about a little less than a watt. Let's give it a nice over 100 watt dead key. Let's go to, just going up to the 500 watt scale. About 110 watt dead key. So, turn our peak on. 500 watt scale. Audio 1, 2. Voice peaks are real nice, about 150, 175. Any amp is RMS and about 100, 110 like it showed. So it's a nice little piece so far. It's got some stress tests to go through. Chris is going to put a classier wire on it for us, but this is how I guess you get to be a big boy before it's over and put your big boy pants on. So there's what a 2-pill somewhat going to look like. I don't know if we're gonna not settle on colors or not yet, are we, for these? Once they are available, and they are not available. They're not available yet, and they will not be available through me. They will be available through Chris and Larry and anybody they deem worthy retailers is what they'll take care of for me. My job is to make this stuff, make his ideas functional and bulletproof like my ideas. His are better looking at this point. But I'm real happy to be working with these guys. I want to thank you guys for coming down. We've had a long few days, folks. You have no idea. I'll brief everybody later. And I got a couple things coming out here pretty quick. We're shipping a Yaesu amp. I don't know where it's going. That was an eBay deal. Kenneth Randall, your 2000 is done, but we're not going to put that in this video. I'm going to do that in the morning. And we're going to get this one online. What is this, Tuesday night? We're going to get this online Wednesday morning sometime. Maybe early afternoon after these guys head back to West Virginia. And keep your eyes open. Big things are coming. You can join us or you can get stomped on. No, I'm kidding. Keep your eyes open, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. 7 3s.